Hello everyone. So today we will start with the English Comprehension Sectional Test 5. Okay. So the first question is special words or expressions used by a professional or group that are difficult for others to understand. Uh, Jargons. The document is silent on the exact science of prioritizing actions, especially when all sources of pollution demand intervention at the same time. So ये हो सकता है इसका आंसर. A short piece of writing or a poem about a dead person, especially one written on their gravestone. So a short piece of writing. Right. ठीक है. Okay. Meghna enjoys all genre of literature except melodrama. Okay. इसमें meaningful बनाना है paragraph को. So the English language can be divided into three main periods: Old English, Middle English, and Modern English. As a result of this remarkable flexibility in English is today international language. English has achieved Today English is a thriving, vigorous language. So English has achieved its global status. C 1/4 of the population of the world. C हो गया. C के बाद A लग रहा है मुझे. The English language can be divided. उसके बाद B. As a result of this, ठीक है, B के बाद D. English has achieved its global status. Okay. Next, antonym of subordinate. Many bosses at workplace consider their subordinate on equal planes. Ordinary. Go off का idiom बताइए. So continue to happen, stop working, work carefully, or explain some. Stop working. The truck picked up more than the usual amount of garbage from our neighborhood. The truck picked up more than ही सही है. अच्छा ये वाला. मुझे no improvement required. The truck picked up more than. यही होगा. The following sentence has divided into parts. Error. Select the part that contains the error from the given options. And okay, if the charge that he conspired to raise a building is valid, there is a great deal to answer for. If the charge that he conspired to raise a building is valid, there is a great deal to answer for. Okay, done. Next. Questions like how many girls finish school and what percentage of the world's population is poor. In Factfulness, Professor Hans Rosling, along with two collaborators, asked simple questions about the world. Factfulness sets out to explain why. Turns out, A के बाद D आएगा. It turns out the majority of us get the answers to these questions. A, D. Okay, A के बाद D है तो A, D. Yeah. A, D. In Factfulness, Professor Hans Rosling, along with two collaborators, asked simple questions about the world. B, A, D, then C. Next question. Incorrectly spelled word. Several, mineral, general, quarrel. Okay, next. इसमें improve it. Karina as well as Ravina absented themselves from the college. Absent themselves. The construction work will be completed by the contractor by next to the contractor यही होगा. Okay, next. Ria and Hina are both great dancers, but Ria is the best. But Ria is better. I think ये हो सकता है. The immense talent we having is impressive to say the least. To satisfy with the job, we packed our tools. Satisfied with the job. Bankers' hours means long working hours or very long work hours. Bankers' hours, long work hours. ठीक है. Wordsworth wished to work on his poems in, I don't know. Next, it was a perilous journey. It was a perilous journey. Tremendous. Antonym, receipt का. Antonym, ransack, advance, I think. Okay, India head coach Igor Stimac on Friday expressed concern at the lack of quality footballers at the national level and urged I League to play proactive roles to proactive roles to create players like Sunil Chetri. Lack of a quality striker was once again evident in India's recent World Cup qualifiers in Qatar as India hoped heavily uh, on the aging Chetri, who struck a brace in their 2-1 win over Bangladesh, the lone win of the campaign in a dash media conference in in an offline virtual media conference after India made it to the final qualifying round of 2023 Asian Cup. In a in an offline media conference, in a detailed media conference, the 53-year-old crowd took questions over a range of issues. Took questions on a range of against over on a range of. Okay, done. Submit. Solutions. Jargon, ठीक है. The document is silent on the exact science of prioritizing actions, especially when all sources of pollution demand intervention at the same time. No error. Okay. A short piece of writing or a poem about a dead person is called epitaph. Fire मतलब a heap of combustible material, especially one for burning a corpse. अच्छा. Then postmortem. Shroud means a length of a cloth. Cloth को shroud बोलते हैं. Or an enveloping garment in which a dead person is wrapped for burial. An epitaph is a phrase or form of words written in memory of a person who has died. Okay. Meghna accept melodrama. ठीक है ये. Fifth वाला incorrect. Okay. तो today C वाला नहीं होगा. Today English is a thriving, vigorous language spoken by nearly 1/4 of the population of the world. Today international language. Next. Many bosses at workplace consider their subordinate on subordinate. Subordinate means inferior. Oh, superior. Many bosses at workplace consider their subordinate on equal planes. Subordinate refers to someone who holds a lower or lesser position, and superior is the one who has the higher rank, position or status. Inferior is niche, ordinary is sadharan, and mediocre is very not very good or moderate. Go off. ठीक है, stop working. Next, the truck picked up more than the usual amount of garbage from. ये incorrect था. The truck picked up much more than. Okay, than THN. More than, which is greater. Greater than is incorrect because greater is used to compare two things, while more than is used to indicate a quantity. If the charge that he conspired to raise a building is valid, there is a great deal to answer for. A great deal. The error lies in the omission of an indefinite article a before a great deal. Should be a great deal to indicate a significant or considerable amount. So if the charge that he conspired to raise a building is valid, there is a great deal to answer for. There is a great deal. Okay, ये ठीक है. Questions ये वाला ठीक था. Next incorrectly ये भी ठीक था. Quarrel. So QUA double REL होता है, not AL. करीना ये गलत है. करीना as well as Ravina. No, absented herself. Oh, Karina as well as Ravina absented herself from. हाँ उसी के लिए आएगा. Karina as well as connected. However, when we structure sentence using as well as, the subject closer to the verb determines the number of verbs. Since Karina is singular, the verb should agree with her in number. Absent is used both as an adjective and a verb. ठीक है. Pronoun must not. The correct is absented herself. The contractor will complete the construction work by next month. ये वाला ठीक है. उसके बाद ये भी ठीक है, but Ria is better. उसके बाद the immense talent we having. Okay, इसमें आएगा we have. The immense talent we have at our disposal is impressive to say the least. Next, correct है to satisfied with the job. Next, bankers hours गलत है. Okay, very long work hours होना चाहिए. Short work hours होता है. Bankers hours means short work hours. तो bankers hours का मतलब है very short, that short working hours. Next, short work hours. Wordsworth wished to work on his poems in solitude. ये तो नहीं पता था. Solitude means seclusion. Solitude means state of being alone, often by choice. एकांत में. In solitude मतलब एकांत में उसको पोएम्स पर वर्क करना था, तो उसका सिनोनिम लिखना था. तो solitude मतलब एकांत, seclusion में अलग हो गए. In a private, being private and away from other people. His seclusion allowed his ample time to meditate. Security means freedom from danger, risk. Slumber means to sleep. Security means ठीक है सुरक्षा. Slumber means to sleep, especially lightly. Slumber means निद्रा. And satiety is a state of being satiated or full. संतोष. Okay. Perilous journey गलत हो गया ये भी. Perilous होता है dangerous. Perilous means full of danger or risk. Economy is in perilous state. The word dangerous means able, खतरनाक. ठीक है. Tremendous means intensity, जबरदस्त, loud, तेज आवाज, nasty, very bad और unpleasant. But perilous means dangerous. Antonym recede का क्या होता है? ये होता है advance. Okay, तो argue means होता है तर्क करना. Okay, ransack means to go hurriedly through a place, stealing things and causing damage. लूटना. Ransack. Irritate means तो चिढ़ाना होता है. ये ठीक है. लास्ट के सभी गलत है. 22, 23, 20. Urged. Second, Super League and First League to play proactive roles to produce players. Create नहीं होगा. Produce होगा. Here we need to fill in form of 2 plus first form is known as infinitive. Also in this line, the Indian football team needs a good striker, so produce will be the right answer. Produce होगा. Third, as India believe relied. अब आ रहा है. Relied होगा. Loan in a dash media. In offline media. In a virtual media conference. Virtual. तो ठीक है. In a virtual media conference after India made it to the final. The 53-year-old got to questions against on a range, और मैंने लिखा था over a range, on a range of issues. Okay, so key points are we questioned on something. Is a fixed proposition. On is the right answer. On is used to indicate discussions or deliberations. ठीक है. Comment on, report on, reflect on, questions on. The usage is rooted convention where on connects the action of deliberation or communication to the subject matter, such as phrases like decide on a course of action, agree on terms, work on a project. On is frequently seen in expressions like a study on the effects of pollution, a paper on quantum mechanics, expressions, a lecture on Renaissance art. Okay, done. Thank you.